in the room like, who asked? Everybody mad at the truth, I just pass. I don't load the clip, I don't cock it back. I just carry what you ordered in the paper bag. If the mirror got you feeling kinda triggered, ain't my fault that the picture getting bigger. You can hate the words, you can hate the tone, but I ain't pulling nothing, I just read it off the phone. Don't shoot the messenger, we just speak our mind. You could take it, you can leave it, but the message still arrives. Don't shoot the messenger, blame the story, not the scribe. If the truth hit hard, that's pressure, but at least you still alive.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 12 of Don't Cook the Messenger podcast.
What up, what up, what up?
I am your host, Cullen. This is my co-host, Justin. For those who are tuning in, who have never watched us before, we are two best pals, brothers in Christ, that get together to speak a little bit of truth into your ear, or at least our truths, I should say.
Our opinions.
Our opinions, but I say our truths. But we know that some people have facts, but everybody got opinions. And so today we're going to be playing a little game of Guess That Movie, and then we're going to follow that on with a little bit of a topic about rage baiting. What does the Bible say about rage baiting? What are our opinions on rage baiting? And then also lead into some other banter that we will be talking about. A little bit of vigilantes and other things as well of our opinions. But first off, how you doing, Justin?
I'm good. I'm good. Trying to figure out why all of our platforms are not working, but you know.
Really?
We'll
Is it all like? I think
it's just that one platform. It's not even live. I think there was a step we might have missed in there. It's fine.
I think it timed out.
Oh, you talking about the key?
Yeah.
It might have.
And so
can you still add it, or is it you can only add it before we start?
I can only add it before we start, and we have viewers already now.
That's fine. I don't worry about it. We'll try again next week. We didn't been going this long, so. But no, I'm good.
I think it's
a crazy week. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying it's a crazy week this past week. I've been looking forward to this episode all week long. I'm glad Friday's finally here. This is I think we both have stated and agreed that we've gotten to the point where this is kind of a highlight of our week, man. I look forward to doing it with you.
Yeah, it's awesome. I enjoy being here and also hearing from folks. We got Faith in the chat. What's up, Faith? How are you? Hope you're doing good.
Chat so I can keep up with it.
Yep.
Hello, Miss Faith. We missed you last week.
Yeah, I know. She's about to pop any minute.
Oh, man.
Yeah. She ain't got that far along, and then we're not far along behind her. So, but alrighty, let us get us started. Justin, do you want to go first? I usually always go first. So
yeah, I can go first.
Play. So first, before we get a little bit of background, so I can get a little bit of background before we start the game. It's called Guess That Movie. We're going to give vague descriptions of certain movies, and we're going to have to try to guess it for each other. So without further ado, I'm going to let Justin go first. Give me his list. Did you do 5? I did 5.
I did 5.
Okay. All right. So hopefully the movies aren't too hard. Justin, he likes, Faith Super Prego.
Super Prego. That's right. All right, Here we go.
All right.
First one. A hermit saves a guy and then teaches him a bunch of cool stuff so he can save his sister.
A hermit saves a guy. Repeat it one more time.
A hermit saves a guy, then teaches him a bunch of cool stuff so he can save his sister. I'll say this. At this point in time, though, he didn't know it was his sister that he was saving. Maybe that'll help.
God. I realize this now that you said the first one, I realize this is going to be a hard game. A hermit saves his sister. Hermit. I'm thinking homeless. I'm thinking.
All right. I'll help again. The sister is a princess.
The sister is a princess.
If you know in the chat, feel free to help him out.
The hermit is a princess. So somebody's trying
No,
to
not
save.
the hermit's not a princess.
I mean, not the hermit.
The
The
sister
hermit's
is a
trying to save a
princess.
princess.
The hermit saves a guy
Okay.
and then teaches the guy a bunch of cool stuff so that the guy can save his sister, who
Is
happens to be a
it-
princess.
Is it the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
No,
Okay.
not even close.
Is this animated or is it live action?
Primarily live action, but later in time, much later, a couple decades later, an animated series was made.
Decades later. Was this made in the 2000s?
Some of the iterations were made in the 2000s, but the original iterations were made in the late 70s, early 80s.
I probably will not get this.
You will get
I-
this, trust me. It's not a hard one.
Somebody said A New Hope. Is it Star Wars?
Ah, Star Wars, yes.
Ah, okay.
My Uncle Timothy
I've
came
never-
through in the clutch.
Sad thing to say, I've never seen Star Wars.
What?
I've never seen Star Wars.
Golly, I don't know if
I haven't
we can
seen
be
a-
friends.
Listen. It's on my bucket list
All right.
to
all
watch
right.
through the whole series to beginning to end. Because at first I hadn't seen Harry Potter. I had only seen Marvel, and so we sat and I watched Harry Potter from
What kind of nerd are
beginning
you,
to
man?
end. Listen,
I don't know
have-
anybody
I'm-
that watches anime that isn't also a fan of Star Wars.
I'm sorry, Tim. I'm sorry for letting.
Yeah,
y'all
I
down.
knew it was late 70s, but some of the movies came out in the early 80s. But A New Hope, the original one, yeah.
Man, I've never had time. One is I struggle to get through the older movies. Like I know because the quality is way different than it is now than like the Mandalorian and stuff that's come out.
Yeah.
But so I struggle with that, and then the order
You got to
confuses me
understand, though,
'cause-
how amazed we were at the technology back then, though. Like,
Yeah.
man, we thought it was something. But now, yeah, you're right. When you go back and watch it, it's like, dude, these graphics are not what we thought they
Horrible.
were.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for the next
All
one?
right. Yep. Let's go.
A gardener and his neighbor go on a hopeless mission to destroy an ancient artifact at the only place in the world where it can be destroyed.
Indiana Jones.
No. Indiana Jones did not destroy artifacts.
I guess that's true. To destroy an artifact.
Yeah, we won't tell you what happens
Repeat
at
it.
the end of Empire Strikes Back.
Oh Lord.
Which, by the way, that's the second Star. Technically, it's the fifth Star Wars movie, but the second one ever.
You're supposed to watch.
4,
3,
5,
4,
6,
4, 5, 6, then 1,
then
2, 3.
1, 2, and 3,
Correct.
and then
okay.
you can completely bypass 7, 8, and 9 if you want to. I mean, they were kind of
Okay.
not good. All right, so here we go again.
Face
Hey,
it,
Gar-
Lord of the Rings.
It is Lord of the Rings. Frodo and his neighbor go
Oh my
on the mission to
gosh.
destroy the
How-
ring.
I've only seen the first Lord of the Rings.
Well, then you should have got it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it was so
all right.
long I fell asleep.
you better get this one. You better get this
I'm
one.
0 for 2 right now. So
A team is formed with a big guy, a strong guy, a blonde guy, a sniper dude, and a really let's see, how can I say this? And a really kick butt woman. I'm trying to be family friendly here. Just to get the blonde guy's adopted brother. So I'll say it again. A team is formed with a big guy, a strong guy, a blonde guy, a sniper dude, and a pretty awesome fighting woman. Just to
Oh,
get the blonde
Avengers.
guy's adopted
this is
brother.
Avengers.
Yes,
this is
the
the Avengers.
first Avengers movie. That's right.
Okay. I was like, it was confusing me with the sniper dude. And I was like, wait a minute.
That's
okay,
Hawkeye,
Arrow.
man.
Yeah. Hawkeye. I said Arrow because we were talking about Arrow earlier.
All right, here we go. You
Okay.
ready? Number
Let's
so
go.
you're 1 for 3 right now. Number 4. A naked time traveler with an endless supply of one-liners becomes the ultimate babysitter.
What the heck? A naked time traveler becomes okay.
He doesn't become the ultimate babysitter until the second movie, though. I felt like that needed some clarification.
A naked time traveler.
It's probably another one of those older movies you should have seen, but for some reason haven't. But we're gonna.
It's not Back to the Future.
Nope. But think about it
Okay.
though. Think about an endless supply of one-liners. People quote lines from this all the time.
This is hard.
I'm
Somebody
a
want to throw
little
me a
nervous to-
bone.
And he's only naked. And he's only naked when he time travels, by the way.
What?
And I don't even know if he's naked when he leaves, but he's definitely naked when he arrives.
Naked time traveler. And it's an older movie that I should have seen.
Timothy, if you think you know it, go ahead and
Yeah, go ahead and help me out.
help him out.
Because so far I haven't seen. He said,
I'll be back. That's correct. It's Terminator.
Oh, Terminator.
yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen
He arrives
Terminator.
naked. And then in Terminator 2, he spends the whole movie babysitting Sarah Connor's daughter. So
I've never seen Terminator.
I can't. I'm just so done with you, bro. I don't even know what to like. I went out of my way to pick classic movies that I knew that pretty much everybody and their mama has seen before.
Listen,
All right, if you can't
you gotta
get
pick
this one-
classic movies from the 21st century, you know.
Yes, Timothy, it was definitely Terminator. Reptiles, young and old, work together to shut down a tropical island resort.
Reptiles, young and old.
This is probably a harder one, but when you get it, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, that definitely makes sense."
Reptiles, young and old.
Yep, work together.
So
to shut
this
down
has to
a
be
tropical island resort.
animated.
It's not animated. It's live action.
Reptiles. To shut down a what?
Tropical island resort.
This is Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. That's it.
There we go. I was like, that's the only thing I could think about.
Description, though, right?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I give you that. That was good.
All right, let's go. Hit me.
All right. Let's go.
It was Jurassic Park, but Jurassic World works too.
Two people from very different worlds fall for each other on a doom vacation.
On a doomed vacation? Mm-hmm. Is it animated?
No.
No. Two people, very different worlds. Now, when you say different worlds, do you mean that literally?
No.
No. Okay. So they were both from Earth.
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me a genre?
It's a drama.
It's a drama. Okay. Mm-hmm. Two people, very different worlds. And this would have been like a popular movie, like a blockbuster hit.
Very much so.
Okay. Two people, very different worlds, fall for each other. Read the full description again.
Two people from very different worlds fall for each other on a doom vacation.
On a doomed?
Doomed. Yes,
vacation.
doomed.
I don't know. Y'all help me out. Help me out, chat. Tell me what you think.
It was filmed in 97.
97. Okay, that helps. Is it a movie that teenagers would have been into, or is it strictly like an adult thing?
I mean, teenagers can, but it's it's a super popular movie.
Okay.
Like, I think everybody and their mama has seen this one. Even somebody like me.
Let me think. Did they go together on the vacation? Go ahead and highlight that question. That's a good question. Or did they meet at the vacation?
They met.
They met at the vacation. Okay.
Involves water.
It involves water. Does Kevin Costner play in it?
No.
No? Okay.
I can give you if I tell you the main actor in it, then it's gonna.
No, I get it. It involves water.
Doomed Vacation, or I should say Trip. I should say. Not
Doomed
really
Trip.
Vacation. Yeah.
Leslie just walked in. Let me see if she can figure it out. Leslie, here's a question.
Two people
Two people
from very different
from
worlds.
very different worlds fall in love
free-
on a doomed vacation. It's the game is bad descriptions of movies, and we have to guess the movie. She doesn't know either. All right, tell me the actor.
Leonardo.
Titanic. Titanic. Absolutely Titanic. Oh my goodness.
That's why I said
I
That's why I said
believe I didn't guess that first.
All right. Let's see.
You're right. That was a doomed vacation. That was a terribly doomed vacation.
A kind of simple guy accidentally ends up at the center of a bunch of major life moments.
What? That is a horrible description. Read that again.
A kind of simple guy, ordinary guy. Well, not really ordinary, but accidentally ends up in the center of a bunch of major life moments throughout history.
Throughout history. So there's some time travel involved?
Well, not time travel, throughout major events in history, I should say. He's a fictional character.
Genre? Action? Drama? Comedy?
Drama.
It's another drama.
The movie is 3 hours, I believe.
That kind of
Super popular movie.
That's a lot of movies. I mean, there's not many movies that are 3+ hours.
Just as popular as Titanic.
Okay. All right, give me the description again.
A kind of simple guy accidentally ends up at the center of a bunch of major life moments.
What year was it made?
That's a good question. Let me see.
Talking late 90s, early 2000s.
And it was filmed in 94.
94.
Super, just because it's filmed. There's a restaurant after this movie.
That wouldn't be a movie. That was a TV show. They named a restaurant out of the movie?
It's based off the movie. In one, it's specifically at, I don't know if you've ever been to Universal.
Back to the Future?
No.
No? What'd you say, Leslie? St. Elmo's Fire?
No.
Okay. Forrest Gump?
Yes.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. There you go.
When you said pretty simple, I mean, you really meant simple. Oh, Timothy. Man, my Uncle Timothy is good at this game.
Yeah, he got it.
Killing
But you didn't see the chat. I saw him say a box of chocolate, so I was like, yeah, he got it. He's pretty good at this game, I ain't gonna
He's
lie.
really good at this game. All right, go ahead.
Let's
You're
see.
right. Now that I think about it, he does find himself in a lot of really historical moments for some reason.
Let me delete that. All right. A kid's toys have a complicated social life when no human beings are looking.
Toy Story.
That was
That
too
was
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was too easy. I didn't even have to. As soon as you said a kid's toys, I'm like, well, there's only one movie where the toys are the main character.
Okay. A royal family's drama gets very personal after the king dies and the son has to grow up too fast.
Thor?
No.
No? Okay. That's kind of the storyline of the first Thor. What's the genre?
Drama.
Well, you
It was
already-
also filmed in '94.
Really? Another 94 movie. Tell me the description
Gigantic.
again. And it was a big movie, really popular movie.
Really
Okay.
popular. A royal family's drama gets very personal after the king dies and the son has to grow up too fast.
I don't know. I'm gonna call a lifeline to my Uncle Tim here.
Yeah, I know he like.
You got to remember in
picking-
94, I think I was just starting kindergarten.
You probably didn't see this in '94. You
I mean, I've probably
saw
seen it, but I definitely didn't see it in 94.
We just talked about this movie actually. not too
Did we
long ago.
really?
Yes.
All right, give me some more hints here, but don't give it away.
It is animated. And
It is
live
an
action.
animated movie. Okay. That actually
Originally
helps.
animated, now live action.
Lion King.
It is
Yeah.
Lion King.
Yeah, we
The
did
man
just talk
hooping
about
over
that.
here.
We
He's
literally
hooping.
just talked about it. Man,
Oop,
Uncle
wrong
Tim,
one.
you are killing it. Are you checking Google, Uncle Tim?
He's hooping over here.
No, you got. Is there any more?
I think I got one more.
Give me one more because the Toy Story was too easy. I need a challenging one that I can guess on my own.
A young traveler gets swept up in a strange world and just wants to go home.
Back to the Future.
No.
Okay. A young traveler.
Super popular movie. This one may be older. Let's see the release date. Oh wow. This was filmed in 1939.
What? 1939.
1939 that everyone knows about and has seen. The original one was 1939.
So how many remakes have there been?
Let's see. There has been, they said, a dozen.
A dozen remakes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Animated or not?
No.
Not animated. Drama.
I'm sure
comedy?
there are some animated iterations of this, but I haven't seen them.
Drama, comedy.
It's a drama.
All
The
right.
clue
So tell me
is
again.
1939. A young traveler gets swept up in a strange world and just wants to go home.
Jungle Book?
No.
No. Oh, that first one was animated. So
Lead character, another hint. Lead character is female.
okay. Lead character is female. Oh, Alice in Wonderland.
Close, but no.
Ah,
You're around. though.
close. Am I in the right
You're thinking correctly, but it's not
Disney
Disney.
movie kind of situation?
I don't think it's Disney.
Oh, okay.
Is it Disney?
Swept up in a strange world and just wants to go home. Lead character is a female.
Oh no, it's not Disney.
And made originally in 1930. Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Correct. Ding, ding,
Got
ding,
it.
Ding, ding.
Ding,
there
ding,
you
ding,
go.
ding. You're right. That original was made a long time ago.
Oh, Uncle Tim got it.
Timothy probably guessed it before me because the chats are a little delayed.
Yeah, it's a
But-
delayed. No, he definitely got it. He's
But to be fair, I guessed it before we saw the. So
yeah.
before we
You
saw
guessed,
the chat.
you
on
guessed
the
it. I give it to you.
All right.
You obviously are better at this game than I am. Cause well, one, I haven't seen most of the movies that you said.
Man, I feel like you was making a dig at how old I was the whole time because you was intentionally picking movies from long time ago.
I was trying to pick movies that are super popular, but you know, that's kind of like mainstream that everybody kind of really knows.
There was actually a Wizard of Oz 2.
Two, I know. Is it? Are you talking about Wicked?
No, there was an actual
Oh.
Wizard of. It's called Return to Oz. And
Oh wow.
Dude, it was almost like a scary movie. Like it was pretty dark. It's worth a watch. I watched it when I was younger. It's actually worth a watch. It was pretty good. It's got a little bit of a horror kind of vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, that was a fun game.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad that we had some participation because I'd be sitting there looking crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but yeah,
do you
okay. He
mind
said
if
it's
we-
not Disney.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz is not Disney.
Okay.
Do you mind if we take our little moment of silence?
For Chuck Norris.
Yes, we need to have a moment of silence for Chuck Norris.
Who is that?
Don't do that. This man tried to play with me earlier this morning and act like he didn't know who Chuck Norris was.
He was so mad. He said,
I was so
just
mad. I was
complaining.
like, there's no way. There's no way. Anyway, I'm gonna pay homage by reading off some of the best Chuck Norris jokes out there, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He always decided what time it was. Yeah, me and Timothy did watch a lot of movies together back in the day. I'm telling you, Uncle Tim was he was my ride or die back in the day, man. Like I was not a good kid, nor was I easy to watch. But me and Uncle Tim, we just vibed, and he was always like, I got him.
Oh, nice.
All right. Chuck Norris cannot turn left because he is always right. Chuck Norris doesn't read books. He stares them down until he gets the information he wants. Chuck Norris doesn't tip the waiter. The waiter tips him. Chuck Norris's tears could cure cancer, but unfortunately he never cried.
Oh my God.
One of my favorites is Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the earth down. The boogeyman checks under his bed for Chuck Norris at night. Chuck Norris actually died about 9 years ago, but it took 9 years for the Grim Reaper to gain up the courage to come let him know. Chuck Norris didn't really die. He just finally decided he was ready for a change. When Chuck Norris got to the pearly gates, he judged St. Peter. So, anyway, to a legend, to a GOAT, one of my favorite action stars of all time. If I was to have a Mount Rushmore of favorite action stars, he's definitely on it. Man, it's a sad day for little boys like me. It was one of the OG childhood heroes, man. From Delta Force to Walker Texas Ranger, me and my dad, I'm telling you, we would sit and when Walker Texas Ranger was airing on TV, man, we didn't miss an episode. When it came on, we were on the couch. We were watching Cordell Walker. So, but anyway.
Very nice.
R.I.P. to the OG. All right, we can move on.
All right. Now we're going to talk about Christianity and rage baiting. But also, we're going to kind of stem off from that a little bit and just talk about I'll save it. I'll let it flow naturally. I'm not gonna just go straight into it because Justin had a lot he wanted to say about some stuff. So, but yeah. So, one, the Bible doesn't really, say rage baiting. That's kind of like a new age term of rage baiting. But basically, I looked up the definition of rage baiting. It's deliberately provoking outrage to drive clicks, views, engagement in a modern form of stirring up strife and conflicts. The scriptures frame this as foolish and sinful because it weaponizes people's emotions for selfish gain. Rage baiting treats neighbors as tools, not people made in God's image, which violates the love of the neighbor. And so, but yeah, you have something to say on that, Justin?
Well,
something to add to that, I should say.
Yeah, first I want to say that being angry in itself is not a sin, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can't help how we feel, right? The Bible does say don't be quick to anger, but I think it's based on our actions and how well we control our emotions. I will admit that sometimes I'm guilty of rage baiting for clicks.
We have seen your Facebook posts.
I love one of my favorite things to do as a pastime is post something very controversial on Facebook and then go to bed so that I have something to read in the morning when I wake up. But I don't know if that's rage baiting or just exploiting what I know people are gonna already do anyway, which
It's a little bit of both.
it might be a little bit of both. I'm not
I
saying
think
it's right.
also-
I'm just saying I'm guilty sometimes.
I think also it depends on your intentions. Some people kind of like that video that we watched stirs
That
up.
person definitely had malice in her heart.
Yeah. For instance, the video that we watched, some lady called some dude the N-word, and she did it just to get a rouse out of him to kind of try to prove her point, because she looked at herself as higher, and so she
But she wasn't
said
paying
it.
attention to her surroundings and who else was in that room.
Yeah, because not everybody else, turns the other cheek. Because the gentleman she said it to turned the other cheek. Nice Christian gentleman there, and then somebody behind her was not so gentle and lifted
Picked
her
that
up
lady
off the
up.
ground.
He had one hand on her neck and one hand on the back of her head and picked her straight up and drug her
Yeah.
across this convenience store. And listen, I'm not saying she didn't deserve it. I think she absolutely deserved it. But the problem with it, and this is the issue I have, is that man gave her exactly what she wanted, because she's not going to go to jail for being a mean and hateful person, but he's going to go to jail for how he reacted to it. And that's what made me mad. It wasn't what she did. It was the fact that that dude caved in and gave the ignorant person what they wanted. And now he's going to suffer consequences for it.
Yep. And that's why the Bible, it tells us to be slow to anger.
Yeah. Do we have the
because-
video for people to see?
No, I do not have the video.
Oh, okay.
I decided not to play it just because
That's probably for the best.
So
That's probably for the best. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's what frustrates me. The N-word is obviously a sensitive topic. I do think it should be discussed more in like this type of setting so that people can have understanding around it. But it's definitely too triggering for some people. And that's what gives it its power. When people stop reacting to it, that's when I think it'll stop being used.
Yeah.
And it's become a word that is used. It's like popular in slang and everything else now, not as it's like a term of endearment, right? In a lot of cases, but it's like all of the other slang words eventually fizzled out. Like people don't really say cool anymore. What was a popular one from the 70s? People would say, "Oh, that's rad," right? Like, I personally think the word would fizzle out if people would quit being triggered by it.
Yeah, I mean, it has different connotations behind it, and depending on how people use it. But you're never gonna get people to not, like I said, like in the video, to have malice behind their words, regardless if it's that word or anything else. And that's what rage baiting is, trying to stir up anger in somebody for a purpose. And so, but we have to look at what the Bible says, and wrote some notes down.
One of the great things about our human body is that we age and we die, right?
Yeah, they're gonna die off eventually.
Eventually, like so I'm saying, so if people quit getting triggered by the word, I honestly think in 20, 30 years, everybody that's left that has malice behind it are probably gonna just fade away.
Yeah, but you also gotta think that hatred and malice is always gonna be there, and there's always gonna be somebody out there. Like I can say, yeah, they're gonna die off, but they just keep reproducing. They're just getting they're not as open with it anymore. So I could say, but even race and stuff aside, you know, we have to look at what the Bible says about just anger in general. And yes, dude was right. I mean, not right of, you know, I mean, he was right to be angry
Yes.
about at that lady. But what he was not right, and what it went against the Bible by saying, is letting his anger control him. And Proverbs says a hot-tempered person stirs up conflict, but one slow to anger calms strife. And then another one says, warns that the angry person, you know, becomes like a wildfire, is not controllable. And you know, God calls us to be slow to anger, and anger in itself is not a sin. Even Jesus was angry, as you can see when he went to flip the tables over when they were selling and turn his place of worship into a marketplace. To rip off people.
I think that's something we should discuss, because a lot of modern day churches like sell T-shirts and stuff in their lobby, and I've wondered. I know it's off topic, but I'm putting a bug in your ear for something to consider for a future episode. What do you know how you feel about that? Because it's something that I've wondered about before.
I'll say my quick opinion on it is I don't think it's wrong in itself. I think it just depends on if is that the main thing they're pushing versus is the word being preached versus biblical times. Literally no worship, but nothing was going on. It was just.
You're right. There was nothing going on. It literally had become.
It was
a flea market.
That was. I mean, I was thinking more of like a flea market and everything, and
I got you.
Versus somebody selling T-shirts and stuff. But that's a whole. We can go down.
I didn't want to like do my ADHD has been on 10 this whole week. I apologize.
Oh no, you're good.
But yeah, go ahead. You were talking about scriptures.
Yeah, the New Testament says that, our anger is not sin in itself. It's what we do with that anger. We could have a righteous anger. How we respond to certain situations. Like in that situation, the man could have, he could have spoken his words in anger, but it didn't have to result to physical violence.
I personally think that people react the way they do now because I think people on some level are terrified that these evil people will not ever receive consequences for their actions. So they take it upon themselves to make sure there are consequences to these people's actions. Oh yeah, I really think it comes down to pride and a little bit of ego. Like if I don't make this woman suffer right now,
she thinks she can get away with it.
She's just gonna get away with it. But as human beings, we have to remind ourselves, like, it's not our place to dish out punishment. I mean, maybe not on this earth. They could live a wonderful life on this earth, but they still going to hell when they die.
Yeah. And, I think it's also a pride thing. When somebody offends you or somebody posts something that you don't like and they're just trying to get a rouse out of you, I think you lose when you give into that. Like he lost the battle.
Yeah, again, he's going to go to jail. And again, depending on his situation, like we talked about it earlier, like let's say he was an upstanding citizen and never done anything wrong. Well, now his record is tarnished. Let's say he does have a record. This could be the thing that pushed him over the edge, and now he's spending some serious prison time.
Yep.
You don't know people's situations, and his pride and his ego hurt him either way. He's the one that suffered consequences. That lady's bruises or bumps or scrapes that she got, even if he broke a bone, those bones will heal. But that jail time it's on his record. That wasn't a misdemeanor. That was a straight up felony assault.
Yeah. And that's the most, freaking, far end of the spectrum with that. And then small end of the spectrum, somebody could post something on social media that you don't like and they're purposely trying to get you angry and upset and then kind of just show your colors because, certain society paints, Trump supporters as a certain look, idiots and stuff like that. And they'll post something to get aroused and just say, see, See what I'm talking about? Look
Yeah.
at you. Look at you.
I tell you, I used to really get offended because TV and media would always paint people from Mississippi to be like slow and ignorant.
Hillbillies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So-
I have a really great example of that too. 9/11 happens, and there happens to be a truck driver in New York from Mississippi. Of all the people from Mississippi that the mainstream media decided to interview that day, they chose the guy that said this. Man, I tell you what, I don't know. I was over there, I just minding my business, and I saw that airplane come around and pow right in the side of that building, man. I tell you what. And I was like, of all the people in Mississippi.
Okay, Hank Hill.
Dude, it was so... I was in the 11th grade, and I sat there flabbergasted. I mean, I was like, of all the people...
Yeah.
There are thousands of people on the street they could have interviewed. They picked the truck driver from Mississippi.
Everybody has, like, the news since the beginning has always had their narratives and wanted to paint a picture of certain, groups of people
I'm
throughout
telling you
history.
now,
So
some news reporter heard that dude talk in casual
it was
conversation.
like, yeah, we definitely
It said, "Oh, we got to get him on this interview." Like, it was
That's
intentional. I know it was intentional.
yeah, that was some good news.
It was and honestly, at that time, that was a form of rage baiting. I really believe it.
And so us as Christians, and even people who aren't Christians, I believe that they should, be slow to anger when they see something that they don't necessarily agree with, or something that kind of causes anger inside. You need to take a pause. And what I do is I take a pause. I try to think, is it going to be constructive to comment on this post that I do not like?
I've gotten better about that. I used to argue with people on social media. I've gotten so much better about it.
I used to do it a whole lot, and now I'm like, I'm not finna post
Now when I
anything.
do it, I'm intentionally being facetious when I do it now. Like,
Justin is a rage baiter. He's
I
guilty of the highest accord. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I think
unfortunately,
intention
it's
is
true.
behind it.
Yeah.
It's something he got to work on, y'all. It's okay. We say
Look, I find it funny because I know that these people are actually triggered, and I'm over here laughing while I'm sort of like what you were rage baiting me this morning with Chuck Norris. So, like
I also think there's I think there's a line between, literal rage baiting, like you're literally trying to
and
make
playful
somebody mad on
banter. I
purpose,
get it,
and then just trying to mess with somebody.
yeah.
But you got to kind of find that thin line. Are you going to cause some strife in somebody's life? And I'm not causing. I may have caused you some frustration pretending not to know who Chuck Norris was.
Listen,
but
over the last couple days, I've had a lot of reasons to crash out. One of them was finding out that y'all denied me. You and Derek denied me a very valid crash out at one point in time. One of them
Derek doesn't remember, so it didn't happen.
One of them is what we're talking about right now. One of them is the next topic that's coming up about what happened in Memphis. There's been a lot of reasons for me to want to crash out on somebody lately.
Yeah. You just threw me off my railing. But yeah, Justin has had a lot of reasons to want to crash out, as he has said. But me, I was rage baiting him earlier. But I think there's a
he
fine
pretended
line of
he didn't
rage
know
baiting.
who Chuck Norris was. And I thought he was
I think
serious.
there's a thin line of rage baiting and just messing with your friends. So I mess with you all the time. I mess with Derek, and Derek knows that I like to harass him sometimes. But it's all in love.
We still refuse to give you our address.
Yeah, I know. Y'all need to give me y'all address. I'm trying to give y'all a gift, but y'all
I'm
do
sure.
not.
I'm sure.
Y'all don't.
That reminds me.
Leslie, if you watching, please send me Justin's address.
She ain't
Or I guess y'all's address. So, well, if you end up seeing a clip, please send me y'all's address. And Derek, I will get your address somehow.
For the record, we know where each other lives. We just don't know the exact address to mail.
Yeah,
something
no,
to each
I'm
other.
gonna have to like hand deliver it to. I don't know where you live.
Bring it to church
So.
on Sunday.
No, I can't bring it to church.
Oh, you can't bring it to church. Then it must be
No.
something that is not does not need to be at church, which is why I don't want you to send it to me.
No, it's nothing like inappropriate or anything. There's certain things you just don't bring into church. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, back on topic. We're
Things that are gag gifts and not real gifts. That's what
yeah,
you
it's
don't
just a
bring to
gag
church.
gift. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, us as Christians, we should respond. We should pause and see. You pause when we see things that we don't like, and think about: is this going to be, construct? Is it going to be constructive if I comment on this? And so, something else that we have saw, that we've seen in the past 24 hours, about Memphis. Memphis is. Ugh,
I can't
I
stand
try to
this
have
city.
hope. I try to have hope for the city, but something that has caused rage and anger within, which is justifiable rage, was that yesterday a grown man held up a 7-year-old at gunpoint for $10 and robbed the 7-year-old of $10. So
The
yeah,
sheer
that caused
stupidity
some.
behind it, because the kid's at his friend's house. The dude that robbed him, lived at the house, I think.
Yeah,
Like, the police are gonna be told about this. Like, I
yeah, that caused some rage, and so
dude, I'm mad about it for a lot of reasons. Obviously, one, that's a little kid, dude. Like, who knows? That $10 could have been his birthday money from his grandma or something, right? It's number one. Number two, the sheer stupidity of it and how you thought you would get away with it. Like, what are you thinking? Uh, Number three, like, the moment the National Guard starts easing out of Memphis, it's almost like Memphians were like staring out the window. Oop, they leaving, y'all. We can get back to our craziness. I'm telling you, I can't stand this
it,
city.
it gets worse and worse every
Dude.
year. And
And I was and I blame myself because the National Guard was here, because ICE was here, because the state troopers have increased their presence in the Memphis area. Like, it was actually getting better. Like, people were playing outside, walking their dogs in neighborhoods that you wouldn't normally see that. And then the moment, I mean, it ain't even been a
it's
week
been like 3 days.
since the National Guard started pulling out, probably because they're getting ready to start deploying somewhere else, which is another thing we need to talk about on a different day. But I mean, the moment they leave, these clowns up in Memphis, like, hey man, we can get back to our regular everyday activities,
Schedule a
man.
program.
Golly, I'm telling you, I want to become a vigilante so bad. I'm about to dress in all black and get me a ski mask, and I don't even care. Like, if you mess
Yeah,
with
we talked
kids,
to.
you gotta die.
Yeah,
Period.
we talked about becoming vigilantes, but then I said I got a baby on the way, and
My kids are grown.
Christian would be mad, and they would probably recognize me from on TV or something. And
Nah,
so
my
they
kids are
would,
grown, and
yeah,
look, and I'm not talking about no Spider-Man or Batman with morals, and don't.
we talking about Frank Castle.
Yeah,
That's
Frank
what we talking
Castle, the
about. Frank
Punisher.
Castle.
I'm not showing up with no baton sticks. I'm showing up with pew pews, a lot of them. I promise. I will run out of ignorant folks in Memphis before I run out of ammo. I need these clowns in Memphis to understand, like, hey, if we decide to go out tonight and cause some problems, the threat of getting arrested doesn't exist. The threat of us not coming home exists.
Yeah,
I'm dead
Memphis
serious. Like, I'm
definitely.
not. I don't care. Like, I know there's this moral thing, but telling you, as a 41-year-old who has raised kids, the idea of somebody hurting children enrages me, bro. Like, I don't
Yeah,
care if you. I think Kevin Gates just said it. You mess with kids, you gotta die. Period. You mess
yeah.
with children, you gotta
But
die.
what, as a to reflect it back on our topic, as a Christian, what do we do with that anger? Do we become Frank Castles, or do we
You know
hit our
what? Peter
knees
was a
and
sword
pray?
bearer. It ain't about punishing, it's about protecting.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I
Like, in
think
all
there is a fine
seriousness.
line to walk, but at the same time, sometimes the best defense is a good offense, and vice versa.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know if it's the best thing to become a Frank Castle up in the streets, but I wouldn't be mad at
All I
you.
need is a blacked out. Uh, what kind of
A
car did he
van,
have?
yeah, like a
Did he
van.
have a van? I thought he had.
Yes.
Oh well, that first live action movie in the early 2000s, he drove
Yeah, we
like
not talking
this.
about that one.
He drove like this old school muscle car.
Yeah,
But yeah,
no.
you're right. Comic accurate when he drove a van. But whatever.
We
Give me
don't-
a blacked out van. You saw that scene with Punisher on the new Spider-Man trailer, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be. I
Yeah,
can't
it's
wait to
pretty
see
good.
that.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, it's
I
gonna
need
be
I need to
good.
watch it and take some notes so I can get some ideas.
Yeah. Have you watched the show Punisher?
The show? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah,
show.
yeah. The
Okay.
Netflix show. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I wouldn't
Supposedly they're all
necessarily.
coming back to Disney Plus. For some.
They're
sort
on
of,
Disney
like-
Plus right now.
Well, I'm saying like just like they redid Daredevil. Supposedly they're all getting another shot on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
If
he
not
was
all
in.
of them, some of them.
I saw that. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily be mad at you. I wouldn't agree with you, but I'd be like, I ain't mad at him.
You're like, I ain't gonna
becoming
stop him.
Frank Castle. Yeah, I ain't gonna stop him. But
Listen,
Memphis
I
definitely
get it.
needs
It
some
is not
change.
necessarily probably the most biblical standpoint, but I've said this before. I will absolutely become the villain in somebody else's story if it means doing the right thing. I don't
Yeah.
care. Like, dude, I'll say it again. I'm looking dead at the camera. You hurt children, you got to go. You have
Yep.
to stop breathing. Period.
Absolutely. My mom said she'd go to jail if somebody hurt Milo for me. So, I mean, I would want to do it, but at this point, I have a family and stuff, so I can't leave them fatherless.
Okay.
But
Yeah, my kids are grown, almost out the house. The last one, you hurt children, you got to go. Period.
oh yeah, absolutely.
No,
but
I think I told you this in Florida. They, I don't know if it passed or if they're trying to get it passed, but I think it passed. Florida just put in a law that if you are convicted of any type of sexual crime against children 12 and under, it's an automatic death penalty.
no, some states have like automatic castration. So,
I mean, I do think that is good, but I don't even think those people are worth the oxygen
yeah,
anymore. You hurt children, you got to go, bro.
yeah.
And the sad thing is, you ever see that video back in the 80s? The police were walking this guy through the airport.
When have I seen something from the 80s?
No. It's like a YouTube video that happened, but it happened in the 80s. But it's been a popular YouTube video for the last couple decades. But the police were walking this guy through the FBI was walking this guy through the airport. This was back before airports were so tight on security. But they're walking this guy through the airport they were chasing him down because he had kidnapped and raped a little boy. And that little boy's
God.
father was waiting in disguise at a payphone. And the moment they walked by, he walked straight up to him and shot him in the head right there in front of the police.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
Yes.
I
And you know what? I
remember
can't
that.
remember the full details. I just know he didn't do that much jail time, if any. Like it was
Yeah,
like
I saw another one where
it was like
he-
understood that he did the right. Like everybody supported him in what he did.
Yeah. I saw another one. They were in the middle of court, and dude jumped across the table and choked dude out
Oh yeah.
in the corner. So, I mean, it's just I ain't mad at him. If I was a judge, I'd be like, I ain't mad at you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, I get it. The law is the law, and if I became a vigilante and got caught, hey, I'll go to jail. But
yeah.
you know,
You're gonna be like Frank on the stand. You're like, yeah, I knew I did it. I did it."
absolutely. And ain't gonna be a single person in there that would blame me for doing it either.
There'd be somebody, of course. They'd be like, look at this crazy Republican dude.
What?
So.
Killing child? Killing people. that
Dude,
hurt
at this
children?
point, people are so twisted, they don't even consider children like worth anything. So, this world is just continuing to grow darker. But to wrap it back up into and to kind of connect it to our topic, which is rage baiting, but also just anger in itself. Anger for situations like that is justified. And
I think so. Again, I could be wrong, and if the pastor sees this, he might want to talk to me on Sunday.
you can't come back to church. I'm sorry.
No, he'll let me
But-
come back, but he probably gonna want to talk to me.
Nah, yeah, you may say. Listen,
Actually,
son,
that whole
I'm not-
situation with the former youth pastor, I might be like, we're even.
Oh my god. All right.
I might be like, we're
delete that
even.
segment.
Anders, we're even. we'll just call it square now, okay?
But yeah, us as Christians, we gotta watch how we respond to anger. Could we respond as the Punisher, or can we respond as the guy who choked out the old lady, or should we respond?
Do we respond by constantly making jokes about people's hair color on live episodes?
Hair color?
Yeah, the Skittle Hair Sorority.
See, this is another example about trying to stir up anger. Justin, we're gonna be praying for him, y'all. Justin, we're gonna have to work on him.
Yes, y'all pray for me.
It's his biggest sin. He struggles with this, but
I don't know if that's my biggest sin. Lord knows I have a lot to pray about. But
I got a lot of stuff too, brother. I ain't gonna lie. So
all I'm saying is most stereotypes stem from a certain truth. So if you work at Starbucks and you got pink hair and you're a raging liberal, Skittle Hair Sorority.
Why do you keep doing this every episode? Can we just leave a certain demographic of people out? Because
after y'all denied me, after you denied me a valid crash out for us getting red flagged over something stupid.
I'm finna rebuke you on screen. We talking about not rage baiting. You over here rage baiting.
I'm giving examples of what we're talking about. That's all. I'm just giving an example.
Okay.
It's like a live action visual aid. That's all.
Whatever. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. It was a great episode. We enjoyed having y'all playing the game with us, and then sticking for those who stuck through to the end. We have about 6 here right now left, but across multiple platforms. But thank y'all for sitting and listening to us babble. Let us know in the comments, should we have a vigilante go through Memphis? Do you agree, disagree?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on rage baiting?
One last thing on the way out.
Here we go.
One last thing.
What is this? What
this
is
is a for your information, as a FYI. If you're out there listening, ICE agents carry pew-pews. Don't get
all
in the
right,
middle
we're
of what
ending the stream.
Don't
Rage
get
baiting.
in the middle of what they're doing.
Stop rage baiting. This man right here, constantly.
I'm just saying, think about your kids. Go home to your kids. It's more important than interrupting an ICE raid. It's not your business.
Thank y'all so much for listening.
Hey, really,
I'm
though, we
Cullen,
love y'all.
your
Thank
host.
you so much.
This is Justin, the Rage Baiter. And we thank y'all for watching. So we'll peace out.
Walk
See y'all
in the
later.
room like, who asked? Everybody mad at the truth. I just pass. I don't load the clip. I don't cock it back. I just carry what you ordered in the paper bag. If the mirror got you feeling kinda triggered, ain't my fault that the picture getting bigger. You can hate the words, you can hate the tone, but I ain't pulling nothing. I just read it off the phone. Don't shoot the messenger. We just speak our mind. You could take it, you can leave it, but the message still arrive. Don't shoot the messenger, blame the story, not the scribe. If the truth hit hard, that's pressure, but it